ladies and gentlemen. It's Christelle Martinette here. This is just a brief intro to the reading. I'm going to be using 3 different decks for the month of August. Tarot of the Obscure Fables. I've used them before. You've seen them before. The Angel Tarot and the Sibylla of the Mysteries. Then I'll have the runes here with me. This is Tiger's Eyes, and that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your subscriptions, your new subscribers, welcome, and old subscribers, thank you for your support. If you want a reading, it's readings at ChristelleMartinette.com, or go to my website and you'll get all the information. www.ChristelleMartinette.com. On to the readings. Hi Libra, it's your turn for the month of August. These cards were shuffled off camera, but let me give them another go. Libra for August. Libra for the month of August. Angel Tarot, Libra for the month of August. Libra for the month of August. And the Sibylla of the Mysteries. One and 2. Okay, let me show you these cards. We enter the spread with the Magician. Then we have the Moon. The 7 of Cups. The Strength card, and these 2 Sibylla. All right, there is La Morte, the Death card, and L'Avvoltoio, the Eagle. Now Libra, coming into the month, this Magician. The Magician represents Mercury in Gemini, the Gemini periods May 21st to June 20th. There's a question here. Mercury's all about the mind and communication. Now we know that the Magician has all 4 elements, and the element that is prepondering, the element that is emerging here is the element of the mind. And you're asking yourself, I have all of this power, reasoning, you're saying, where can it best be spent? And the entire month sort of tries to respond to that question. The actions you take, for example, the Moon card, it's a Pisces card. Water, it talks about the moods and emotions. It is in the house of action, and you will be moved by your gut and by your emotions the month of August. How you decide on what to do depends greatly on your instinct, and it's important to remember that, because the card that talks of the environment, the context of the month of August, is the 7 of Cups, and it's Venus in Scorpio. And we know that Venus is about love and attraction. We also know that the 7 of Cups for us is a moment of in Italian we say l'imbarazzo della scelta. There is the embarrassment of choice. There's so many choices. So you're going into the month and throughout the entire period of the month thinking, well, I know I have all of this energy. Where could it best be spent? And there's also the fact that the moon hides things, and we're also being influenced by not being able to see because the moon hides things. And so this is what I found for 2 or 3 other signs, actually. Entering the month of August, there's a lot of energy, and being rather, for some signs, it was being headstrong and following, your mind. Others, it was a following of your gut feeling. Here I'm seeing that there is the sensation of moving forward, and there is the sensation of knowing that you can, in some way, spend this energy. But there is a slight dark side. There's the other side of the moon, something that's hidden from you, and this is qualified by the 7 of Cups, actually, which describes the entire month of August. But what do we have here? We have in the House of Emotions, we have the Strength card. And the Strength card is a Leo card. And the Leo period is now, is the 21st of July into the 20th of August. And your emotions will be riding very, very high, even if, and these are mirroring each other, the Magician and the Strength card, even if the Magician card suggests that it is a matter of the mind. It is going to be a quest for reasoning into an embodied action. Now, the notion of embodied action, what is that actually? Embodied action is, and this is an example, you take a step and you feel the ground under your feet. You take a step and you know that you have pain in your toe because you have an ingrown toenail. This is an embodied action. You're taking action full well knowing what is happening. Embodied action is being fully aware of what you are doing. And it is an emotional high that is bringing you forward with the reasoning process. As I said, these mirror each other. And the mind is meeting the emotions. And it is a very interesting combustion. There is a very interesting chemistry with these two cards, the Magician and the Strength card, Libra. The month of August is quite a scene for you. If it weren't for this moon that hides things, and the 7 of Cups that tells you, look, Libra, there are all of these paths. Think before you leap. Try to find the road that is best suited to you. And what is a caution here? The cards that are giving us caution are the 2 Sibylla here, the Death card, which talks of an impediment, a hindrance, something that is not allowing you to go forward. And of course, these cards are mirroring each other, the Moon and the 2 Sibylla cards. And it talks about a slight imbalance. This is the change, the House of Change, transformation, if you will. And the Death card, together with the Eagle, has a sort of warning for you. The Eagle talks about rivalry, enemies, people who are may give you cause for concern in your decision-making process. They're obstacles, but they are also, for many of us, things that happen behind the scenes, things that that may present risks for you that you're not seeing, actually. I'm going to take more Sibylla cards and see what the moon is on about, if we can illuminate that moon. I have a reading up at my other YouTube channel, the channel called Mystic Scrying Medium Christelle, and it's all about this blood moon, the lunar eclipse, very long, and we're feeling it in a week around that date. Okay, what is the moon hiding? All right, let's see if the cards are benevolent to us today. Ammalato, the ill one, and Fortuna, fortune. Interesting pair, very interesting pair, because this fortune card talks, of course, triumph, happiness and success. And the card of illness talks about difficulties, about insecurity, okay, and not trusting, having a lack of trust, not giving full faith. This talks of success. This talks of failure, and it is a balancing act between these two cards, of course. But what do they remind you? They remind you that we're behind the moon, and it's a moment that you cannot know certain things of the actions that you're going to take. This is the house of the actions. I'm going down to this this Seven of Cups to see what that can yield for us. Okay, quite interesting. We've got the messaggero, the messenger, and we have la maschera, the mask. And the messenger, of course, brings people, communication, news, all right, revelations, things that will be revealed to you in order for you then to understand what's coming down during the month of August. This is the house of the context, what you're dealing with in your life. However, the mask, on the one hand, like the moon, covers things, but it also gives you traps and a bit of hypocrisy on the part of other people who you have to deal with. And so that is also a warning from the Sibilla, seem to giving you signs of watchfulness. Look, be careful, Libra. This is coming up ahead, or that is coming up ahead. Let's take a look at this strength card in the house of the emotions. Right, we have La Casa, the house, and we have the ruins. Now, it seems that most of these cards are giving you positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, one side of the coin and the other. The house talks of close-knit family, the close people in your life, this close circle of friends, and people who you can call your family. It talks of a sense of security, and that is your best asset the month of August. Then we have the ruins, and the ruins do talk of losses, and regrets. Okay, losses and regrets. Thoughts that bring you, when you reach your moment of strength emotionally, you take a second, you stop, pause, and you think of those times that were. You think of the past, you think of things that you may regret today. But these are emotions, these are your this is the emotional house. And the greatest, I'm going to take one more card over this, this magician from the bottom. And this is Gentiluomo, the gentleman. This is a young person, could be a woman or a man. It is a person that is dear to you, if not a significant other, someone who is very close to you. This is a friend, it could be an interesting person, and someone who influences you. But they will influence your decision-making process in terms of how to spend your energy. Let's take a look now at the runes to see what they can add. Oop, oh God. Oh Lord, please. I know I'm going to pay for that one. Interesting. Okay, now, we pull them all up. Okay, look. the actions to be taken. The other side of the moon, we have Manats, which is a very good omen. Manats right over that moon. And Manats reminds us that we're not going it alone. No matter what, even in the moment when we are unsure about what we're feeling, and which is not true, because here I have Keenats bright state, and Keenats tells you you really need to see those signs and check for those signs. But like I was saying, even in the moments when we feel that we're not sure, we are not alone with Manats. And how I caught that right away was Tyr. Tyr is like an arrow, and it was on its side, neither murk stave, neither bright stave, and it's going into the direction of Keenats. And when you look at a spread or a casting, you get an overall view. So you get the trees, you get the forest. And there are several pieces of information for you, of course. One important is this Yera, beating of time, talking about how in the month of August, Libra, you will not play out the story of using your energy and finding a release for that energy in the proper place. There will be time to be waited, and it's going to be you'll get more of a satisfaction in this sense, how to use your best to spend your energies in the Scorpio period, in the period that goes from October 21st to November 20th. So there's this waiting period with Yera here. Again, I've got that information from Björk Berkana Merkstave. But among this here, we've got two very telltale runes, telltale signs. One is Isa and one is Rido. Rido is a journeying rune, and Isa talks about our gelling our personality. It's sort of an ego rune in this casting, where it's telling us, okay, it's true, there's a waiting period. You're going to know best how to spend your energies in the month of October, November, Scorpio period. But this period, August, September, and first part of October, is best spent trying to understand who you are and what you are meant to be doing. This Rido is a journey. This period is the journey to get you there, to the Scorpio period, where your answers will lie. Now we have two other runes. I cannot deny the fact that I've got Lagos Merkstave, and that tells me Scorpio, Libra. It's going to be a rough road for you. Mainly because you have all this energy, mainly because you are like a horse trying to get out into the wild. And but there's 30 Sats also Merkstave, and 30 Sats Merkstave is slightly more controlled. The horse is in under control, is reined in, but it is telling you that you're going to have to deal with, in the month of August, pitfalls, obstacles, risks, and also things that will be happening behind your back that will be revealed to you. And that will be the element of change. It will be towards the third week, towards the end of the month of August, when you understand what is needed for you to change in order for you to embark on that journey to that Isa suggests you to do, to gel and understand your personal, the properties of your personality, of your soul, what your soul is best meant to do here. I do hope this was of help to you, Libra. Very intense reading, and have a nice month in August until we read together again. Bye-bye.